It's a really exciting time for all of the restaurants and the chefs.
It's a journey into the world of flavors, creativity, and shared passion.
The restaurant you're about to discover today is going to give you incredible memories, incredible landscapes, and the most phenomenal food you will discover.
Really fast, really quick, plate up super quickly. The famed Michelin Guide is the oldest food guide in the world. Is coming right here to Qatar.
See, this is the beauty about the Michelin Guide. We don't know exactly what they're looking for.
How do Michelin inspectors decide which restaurants earn a place in the guide? Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes? From the cherished memories of southern China, where the warmth of shared meals brought families together, a dream took flight. It was from these moments that Kai Songbird was born.
Restaurants are all about memories, creating that beautiful landscape so when you come in, you feel absolutely warmth, and by the time you get out, you have an amazing warm feeling.
A creation inspired by the past, yet destined to shape the future of culinary artistry.
I think it's from Asian, when you eat this dish, it feels like I go back home.
The restaurant you're about to discover today is going to give you incredible memories, incredible landscapes, and the most phenomenal food you will discover.
A place where every dish tells a story, inviting you to embark on a journey of flavor and nostalgia, evoking the magic of simpler times.
Kai Songbird. It's a very beautiful name. Walk me through the process of that.
When a dish is presented at the table, the chef is presenting his song. And that song probably started from his mom or his dad cooking the dish for him, which is ingrained in his memory, filled with love and emotion. I'm just thinking about him, asking his parent about how this dish is cooked and how proud they would be, telling him about the dish they cook with love.
You're absolutely right. When we are diners, wherever we are, or chefs, restaurateurs, whatever it may be, you are a songbird at that time, So I think that really represents such an amazing culture of dining.
But how did this enchanting brand story begin?
I remember as a child holding my father's hand and walking down the beach. And there are all these street stalls, along there, these wonderful street stalls with multi-generational cooking from families cooking specializing in one single dish. I remember it started to rain, and the spotlights coming to the stalls hit the raindrops and almost froze them in space. And if you come to the restaurant and you look above next to the lanterns, you see these drops of glass, these bubbles of glass, which represent that moment in time when it was a really happy moment for me. And it reminded me of all the cuisines and the diversity of stalls which were there. And that's the foundation of the heritage of our cooking.
Today, that memory finds new life in Doha, reflected in the design of Kai Songbird, evoking the magic and emotion of those formative days.
Coriander is Chinese, I think it's a salt. You must have that, like the spring onion, like the ginger.
And you have to?
Yes, but this is a Chinese element, DNA of us. So the first, how do we cook the dish is our memory, our sauce. So this is become, I add on the coriander and the ginger and the mandarin peel.
It's amazing.
With the soya sauce actually.
Yeah,
It's a classic, but comfort.
I think the first thing we wanted to do when we created the concept was to create a space with an absolutely unique personality. Restaurants are an escape. It's for you to go in for an hour, for 2 hours, 3 hours, and forget about everything which is happening outside and come back in and come into this space. So as a result, we really had to create something which was completely thematic around life, plants, and water.
Life, plants, and water. These three elements became the soul of Kai Songbird, woven into every corner of the restaurant's design.
So when you first walk into the restaurant, around the corner you see a big installation of green apples. And green apples, why? Because the theme is about live plants and water. And green, because it represents plants. And a spherical shape is a never-ending symbol. And the Chinese culture is full of symbolism in everything they do.
To bring this vision to life, every detail was meticulously crafted. Each element comes together to create a sanctuary where nature, memory, and artistry unite in perfect harmony.
We wanted the feeling when you walk in to feel like you're walking into a garden, the garden of a house, but not in your typical red and gold colors. And the colors all reflect the culture of the food, which is Nanyang, which is the South Seas of China.
So this is a garden,
Yep.
right?
Sure. Yep.
And so I have a mushroom, potato,
Yes.
and then I have real stones
Yes.
and fake stones that I
Correct.
can eat.
Correct. Yeah, right. And the soil is all edible.
And also the soil is edible. How did you think of this?
So this first concept is in the Kai Songbird is about the natural. You see a lot of gardener, a lot of green. So the idea is come out like this kind of let the customer guess. You know, it's like the pot. You know, like the something have fun.
The concept is as magical as the food itself, a harmony of artistry, flavor, and emotion. But how will Kai Songbird shape the future of Doha's dining scene?
It's very intense flavor.
Yeah. It's a garden, all about the garden.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Very often when people ask me, what should I order when I come to your restaurant? And my answer is always, order something unfamiliar. Because our menu is all about adventure in food. You know, one thing about Chinese restaurants often is you have menus which are quite similar, going from restaurant to restaurant. But when you come here, order something you don't recognize.
Chef Lucas, I have to say genuinely,
Yeah.
this is such an inventive dish.
With such inventive dishes, unparalleled creativity, and a dining experience like no other, the question arises, as the Michelin Guide arrives in Qatar, will Kai Songbird take its place among the stars?
There must be certain things that you know that inspectors are looking for. What would you say in your experience are those details?
See, this is the beauty about the Michelin Guide. Both its beauty and its difficulty for restaurants is that we don't know exactly what they're looking for. We understand they're looking for consistency, looking for excellence, but there isn't this written manual to tell you you have to do the following things. So it's always a mystery to us, and that's the beauty of it. That's the reassurance which it gives to the diners, in that we don't know who the inspectors are. We don't know when they're coming in. We don't know how many times they come in. So we have to be on our toes all the time.
Behind this great-looking restaurant and food, there is a team that works so hard to achieve the best aiming to get a star. Behind this beauty of this stunning restaurant and its exquisite dishes lies a dedicated team, tirelessly working to perfect every detail. Their passion and commitment drive them forward, all with one goal in mind: to earn a coveted Michelin star.
I think the key is the effect it has on a person when they're in a restaurant, in that all they think about when they're there is that present moment when they're there. And if you're able to do that and keep the diner completely engrossed in the experience they're having at the time, then I think you would achieve a Michelin star type of experience.
We want to try to get our style, our skill, to let the Qatar people eat it. So the Qatar people don't like eat steamed fish, but this one, he like it.
Because I can't tell you how beautifully flaky that fish is.
Yep.
I mean, it's cooked to utter perfection, like really beautiful.
Sometimes, the simplest moments leave the deepest impressions. These fleeting moments become inspiration. And at Kai Songbird, they are brought to life. Step into this space and you're not just dining. You're part of a memory, reimagined and shared.
To get someone in the restaurant, you need a first date.
Yes.
To get someone to come back, you need a second date. And on that second date, you need to show a little bit more depth. You need to show a bit more personality. And with every subsequent date, you show a little bit more layer. And it's no different from creating a relationship with someone.
With the Michelin Guide now in Qatar, Kai Songbird's blend of passion, artistry, and innovation positions it as a strong contender of a coveted star. A new chapter begins in Doha's dining scene, and Kai Songbird is ready to shine.
From what I have experienced today,
Yep.
some real standout dishes from all of this. Very creative cooking, incredible flavors, real flair, technicality, and of course you have this beautiful restaurant. And Lucas, honestly, I have to say, from one chef to another, really thank you so much. Absolute pleasure to be here and taste your incredible food.